I'm Stephanie Broadbeck, and welcome to New 6. Today, New 6 is being presented by Miss Stewart's 6th grade class at Arcadia Elementary School in Arcadia, Ohio. Mrs. Emily Cronowet, our music teacher, is a talented lady who plays many instruments. Not long ago, she also composed a song about the hostages, and our class gave a performance. Thanks for the song, Mrs. Cronowet. One of our local industries makes tools which are used to produce parts for the auto and other industry. Here's Scott Frakes to tell us about it.
RPM Carbide Die Company is one of our important local industries. RPM designs and builds dies for cold-forming industries. Most of the dies made by RPM are later used by companies like GM and Ford for making screws and fasteners for their products. The dies produced by RPM must be properly sized and shaped. For this reason, the machines that RPM uses to bore holes in dies can be adjusted up to 50 millionths of an inch. After they are sized, the dies are ground. The grinding is done under a stream of water. Before completion, the dies are given a high polish. RPM uses tungsten carbide instead of ordinary steel in its dies because it gives about 10 times the life.
Thanks, Scott. Horse lovers around the country know Arcadia as the home of an important breeding farm. Here's Patrick Fay with the story.
One of the largest breeding farms in Ohio is located near Arcadia. It's called Poplar Farms. The farm's main building, a large aluminum barn, has been in Arcadia since 1977. Among the people who work at Poplar Farms are stall cleaners, trainers, and groomers. Poplar Farms have 19 stalls measuring 10 feet by 10 feet. Some of the stalls are located around the main riding arena, which measures 100 feet long. Poplar Farms has a heated barn, which houses show horses. It also has a tack room, which is used to store saddles, harnesses, and other equipment. The red and white colors of Arcadia's Poplar Farms may be seen all over the country.
Thanks, Patrick. Keeping fields properly drained is an important part of farming. Here to tell us more is Daryl Harmon.
Laying tile on a farm is an important way of making sure there is good drainage in the fields. In the old days, people would dig drainage ditches by hand. Today, modern machinery is used to lay plastic or clay tile. Our classmate Jerry Bose talked with his dad, Lanny Bose, about his tile laying business.
How long have you been laying tile?
Almost 8 years now.
What are some reasons to lay tile?
Generally, farmers and landowners install tile to get a better crop response. Highest date tells us now we can get about 40 bushel per acre response on corn from tile ground.
What are some of the different types of tile?
Well, they started out with clay, and then there's some cement tile, and now mostly there's a lot of plastic tile. And there's different forms of plastic they're using too, but mostly it's polyethylene plastic.
How do you get the water to flow the right way?
We've got a laser light that we put in the field, and it rotates, and it's set on the grade that we want the tile to be installed at. And there's a sensor on the machine that follows that laser light and controls the bottom of the ditch by that.
Could you show us a demonstration on how to lay tile?
Sure, we'd be glad to.
Thanks, Dad. This is Jerry Bowes reporting for News 6.
Thanks, Jerry. And now with the story out of Arcadia's past, here's Paige Kiefer.
If you had lived in the Arcadia region between 1899 and 1932, you probably would have visited Reeves Park. In the early days, people reached this lively spot by electric rail cars called trolleys. The biggest and grandest building at Reeves Park was the Pavilion. The Pavilion was often the scene of dances, vaudeville shows, and basketball games. Nearly 400 fans would gather to see teams like the Arcadia Toothpicks play on the upstairs court at the Pavilion. Today, only ghosts walk in Reeves Park. The remains of a swimming pool, which replaced the Pavilion, are overgrown with trees. The old concession stand and the original park benches are almost collapsing. The park's water tower is now tucked away in overgrown weeds. Today, only memories of a once busy time haunt the unused sidewalks of Reeves Park.
Thanks, Paige. That's it for News 6 today. Next week, News 6 will be presented by Mrs. McNutt's class at St. Mary's Elementary School in Millersville, Ohio. Thanks for watching.